That word hope, I think you as an English speaker and I as a native French speaker actually maybe approach it slightly differently, because what I do throughout the book, what I've done on Gospel Spice countless times, is bring in the French language, right? And so it just so happens that oftentimes English has more levels of nuance than French does. But once in a blue moon, it's the other way around. And in this case, we have a word in French, and I explain that in the book, that we have two words for the English word hope. One of them is espoir, and it's kind of wishful thinking. And that's not the kind of hope I'm talking about, because we're not, wishful thinking is saying, oh, I hope for good weather, or I hope for a cure for cancer. That's nice. It would be really nice, but there's no guarantee it's going to happen, right? It's a form of wishful thinking, even if it's, of course, in heaven, there will be no heaven, no illness and no disease and no cancer for sure. But until then, we don't really know for sure. It's wishful thinking. There's another French word, espérance, which is used only when you are 100% sure that what you're hoping for is actually going to happen. And it's a different word. And it's interesting because in the French culture and language, the only context in which that word espérance is used is scripture. Because it's the only thing that is absolutely guaranteed. It's when our hope is placed in God's promises, that's not wishful thinking, it's espérance. It's guaranteed. It might as well, faith is the hope of what we do not see. It's exactly what it is, like faith and hope. Faith is hope that is guaranteed and for sure, right? And there is a French word for that, espérance, and that's the kind of hope we're talking about. 2026 could be a year of espérance, of delight, because God promises, delight yourself in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. It's a promise. So it's not wishful thinking, it's guaranteed. So with this in mind, that gives me a hope, a strength, a faith that just has a 3D dimension.